Hello and welcome to this week's Counter Attack with me, Jamie O'Hara and Jose Enrique. The Manchester derby is upon us. Huge game for both teams. And Manchester City have dominated this one quite a lot over recent seasons. But the burning question, Jose, here we go. Will Man City ever be a bigger club than Manchester United?
They can be, I think so, but what, in 30, 40, 50 years' time, if they keep winning, and winning trophies?
Never.
I think that's how you are a victim. While
No.
Liverpool and Manchester United are the two biggest team in the UK because they won everything, for a very long time, both of them. I think in 40, 50 years' time, if Manchester City keep winning Champions Leagues, winning obviously Premier Leagues as well, why not? But it's going to take them a very, very, very long time. Right now, it's still very, very far away. I think Manchester United is one of the biggest clubs in the world. It's as simple as that. But it's true that, Jamie, how you go big in the world, winning stuff, and they are winning stuff. So maybe in 10 years' time.
No. Jose, talking absolute nonsense, mate. It's empty ad at Manchester City, mate. They're winning the Champions League and they can't fill their own ground.
Yeah, but
Manchester United and Liverpool are going to be the biggest clubs in the world forever in the UK. They're simple as that because of history. History.
Yeah, but
and I don't care how many trophies you win. You could win 10 Champions Leagues. You are never going to be as big as Manchester United. It's as simple as that. There's only one team in Manchester, and that's Man United.
I don't agree. I think
history, mate. History's what matters.
Yeah, but history in 40, 50 years' time, if Manchester City keep winning a lot more than Manchester United, they will be making history as well in 40, 50 years' time.
Man United is still going to be Man United.
You say never they will be bigger. I don't agree.
Never in a million years are Man City ever going to be bigger than Man United. Man United in 40, 50, 100 years, we could be playing on another planet. And Man United are still going to be bigger than Man City. They can't fill their own ground.
Yeah, I know, but that's now. You will see in the future. I go to Manchester a lot, Jamie, because my wife is actually from there. And I can see a lot of kids with Haaland's t-shirts already, Kevin De Bruyne. So if they are like this for 30, 40 years' time, worldwide, people like to support, and more when they're young, they like to support the team that wins. So I'm not saying in 10 years' time, no chance. And Liverpool and Manchester United is still the biggest team.
It goes round in cycles, mate. Football goes round in cycles. Man City are having their time now because they got Pep Guardiola in charge. Man United will come back. They're Man United.
We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see. History changed. Tottenham is a shit club 20 years ago, and now it's a good club. It's how history changes. It's when you win stuff, when you start to be big, when you start to have more supporters around the world. It's how it is. It's how United and Liverpool, Madrid, all of them, they go big. Make winning. That's what makes you big.
Are you comparing Man City to Real Madrid now?
Not
Drop
right
me
now.
out, mate.
Jamie,
Real Madrid and Barcelona are always going to be Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Yeah.
Man United and Liverpool always going to be Man United and Liverpool. No matter what decade, no matter what team, no matter what.
Yeah.
They're still the biggest clubs in the world. Simple as that. Man City, they're owned by a state. Yeah, they got Pep Guardiola as their manager right now. But let me tell you, that will change like it always does. Because Man United, still Man United.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Tottenham will always be Tottenham, then there will be shit. I understand.
Oh, dear. Jose, ahead of the derby, we've got to pick a combined Manchester derby 11. Now, look, let's be honest. I don't know if there's too many Man United players getting in this team, right?
It's true. It's just very difficult to say one. I'm not thinking in one because the only one who I love, for example, that he could compete is Casemiro, but Rodri there is the best. So he even can compete in that. Bruno is another one that could be in the team, but again, you have Kevin De Bruyne.
Bruno, I've been watching Bruno recently, mate. He's been poo.
I know, but obviously
he's poo this season.
I really like him. But like you say, I don't think I will put any right now in front of any Manchester City.
Right, so look, we're going to go Ederson, right? Yeah, that's a no-brainer. You're going to go Kyle Walker, no-brainer. John Stones, Diaz.
Yeah.
Aki.
Yeah.
Rodri.
You can argue there maybe if Luke Shaw is fit, and he was at the level that he was last year, maybe before Nathan Ake, maybe, but even then, I'd rather to have Nathan Ake there, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's put Luke Shaw in. Come on, let's get one in there.
Yeah. Let's
It's not
get
even, it's not even fit.
I don't
And
think.
then
I don't think it's any.
look,
Maybe Maguire now. Maguire is on form, mate. Why you laughing? It's him.
he is. No, he is. He is on
He's on
form. Fair
form.
play to him.
He's
Yeah, but
on
he ain't going
form.
to get in front of, as if you're going to play Maguire in front of DS or John Stones.
I don't know, at the level that he is. To
Come
be
on,
honest,
mate.
I'm happy for him. He deserved it. They've been killing him. He deserved it. I'm
Yeah,
happy for him.
yeah. He's done all right. All right, midfield. Rodri. Uh, who's been playing in midfield for Man City? I don't even
Rodri,
know.
Kevin De Bruyne,
Kovacic. Let's put Bruno in there.
Bruno instead of Kovacic. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
But you can play
Rod.
Bernardo Silva in there as well, in the midfield.
Who else is in there?
Kevin De Bruyne.
He's injured. Can we put him in there? He's injured.
Yeah, but he's the best.
I know, but I just like
I put him injury
current
before
form, isn't
anyone
it?
else. Even injury, I put him there before anyone else.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, look, let's go off the wingers then. Haaland, obviously, right,
Yeah,
and then you've got Anthony. Is woeful for Man United. Woeful.
yeah, he's not.
He's not good, mate. He's not good. I don't care. I keep trying to see it because they spent a lot of money and I keep going, he must have something. He's got nothing, mate. Jose, you could play right midfield for Man United right now. I swear to God. You could come in
But
on that chocolate left foot of yours and
I
actually
will never
be
play.
better than Anthony.
I will never play for Manchester United, Jamie. That's how
Come
you
on,
have
mate.
to understand that.
He didn't even play for Liverpool. He sat on the bench.
So yeah, okay. Who are we going for? So obviously on the left it could be Grealish or Doku. For me, I go with Doku.
Doc,
Doku for me.
yeah, me too, mate. Me too.
And on the
And Foden.
Foden. Yeah, yeah. And Bernardo Silva, where is he? In the middle instead of Bruno.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe because Kevin De Bruyne is injured, we can put Bruno in there. We can put Bernardo Silva in there with Bruno.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that.
Let's do that.
So we've just got two token gesture Man United players in there.
Yeah.
Jose, some keepers who have come into the Premier League at different teams this season and hasn't been a great start for them. So we do start, bench, drop. Onana, Raya, Sanchez. I know where I'm going with this one, but I'm going to let you have your say first.
I love Onana even if he's starting really, but I know because I see him at Inter last season. He was fantastic last season. But in the current form, actually, the three of them are struggling with mistakes. That's the truth. But if you ask me as goalkeepers, I love Raya. I think then I will put Onana and then Sanchez. That will be my order.
Have you watched Raya this season, mate? Are you all right? You're doing this with me. Have you watched Raya?
I watched
Raya. He's doing Superman punches. He's going over his own goal. He's just having a nightmare.
Love him, amigo.
He's wearing wellies at the back.
So goalkeeper, if Arteta is still choosing him and sign him to put him in front of Ramsdale, he's telling you already all the
Ramsdale is a better keeper than Raya. Fact. Raya is average, mate.
Both of them are at top, but obviously we are not talking about him right now. That's why I go for Raya, Onana, Sanchez. In their prime. So when Onana was actually playing well, for Inter, definitely Onana is the best goalkeeper of the three. Then Raya.
Onana played really well the other day, mate. He saved the penalty last kick of the game. Made some really big saves. I would actually probably start Onana, and I don't think I've not seen him being really good this season. He was good the other night. Raya for me looks nervous, mate. He looks nervous. He knows he's under scrutiny. He's gone from Brentford to Arsenal. It's a big club. Sanchez, mate. Sanchez? I mean, what's that?
I think
he was third choice keeper at Brighton. Now he's starting at Chelsea. Big game coming up, Crystal Palace v Spurs, mate. They're flying high, Jose. Absolutely dominating the Premier League right now. No one can get near us. James Maddison, signing of the summer. What a player he is. We're going to stroll up at Selhurst Park, mate. Brush these aside. Move on to the big boys.
I love them, to be honest. How they are playing is fantastic, and you cannot take credit from the team. Obviously, it's still a long way, but how they are playing is fantastic. Signing of the season, obviously, it's very early to say, but definitely he's up there right now. He's the top one, definitely. And for 25 million, with how much money they spend in other players, you spend 25 million in this guy. And none of the other big teams came for him. You went to Mason Mount, Manchester United, and spent 50, 60, 70 million pounds, don't remember how much. And you had this guy for 25 million that is killing it. It's killing it. I love him. I think
You know what it is, Jose? What people are writing us off. We're top of the league. Look, we're not going to stay at the top of the league. We know that. Manchester City, we're still trying to chase them. But people are writing us off. And everyone's like, you've played these. You've played Luton. You've played Brentford. You've done this. Right, we're playing some decent sides. We've also played Arsenal. We've also played Man United. We've also played Liverpool. Yeah. Like Fulham are no mugs. They're a good team. So, we're playing some decent teams. This is a tough test for us. If we go to Crystal Palace and win, this one for me, I go, you know what? We might have a chance this season. We ain't got European football. We're playing Saturday and Saturdays. We've got good times to have breaks. Players ain't going to get tired. They're not going to get unfit. You're gonna have fresh players week in, week out. I look at Arsenal and Man United. I look at Liverpool and teams. They've got to play in Europe. They've got big games and they've got to put teams out. Spurs ain't got that problem. So if we can roll up and we can beat teams like Crystal Palace, on a Friday night under the lights, I think we could shock someone and actually be close to winning the Premier League. Do I say we're going to win it? I don't know. I can sit in dreamland. I think we're going to be closer than people are giving us credit for.
I think you are in dreamland if you think you are going to win the Premier League.
Mate, why not? Why not? Jose, why not?
Well, why not?
No manager has ever had this start to a Premier League season ever in history when you first come into the Premier League.
The start is very important. It gives you points, but at the end, look at Arsenal. They have a very great start last season, and then at the end, they went like that. So.
And I'm not saying I'm not saying we're not going to do that. I'm not saying we're not we could do that. But if we have a season like Arsenal where we are right there amongst it, that's a great season for Spurs.
Yeah. Listen, if they finish second or third this season, it's going to be a top season still for Tottenham. But I agree with you in one thing. That is true that they are not playing Europe, so they have an advantage of that. Problem for me that I think we spoke in the past about this is if they have one of the top two players that they have that in Maddison or Son injuries. I think that obviously in any team they will be irreplaceable. You cannot put any other one that can do the same job. But that's the problem with Spurs. I think it's the bench. And if they have any big injuries in 2-3 players, like it's happening to the other teams, I think they don't. If they are able to stay fit, they can step up there. You never know. I agree with you. Because I think there's maybe 13, 14 players they can really challenge, but injuries, they have to be very, very lucky with injuries. Very lucky.
Well, I think we win this game, mate. A match prediction. I think we're going to win the game 2-1.
I agree. I think you're going to win this game. Yeah, I think so.
Got to talk about your former club, Jose, Liverpool v Nottingham Forest. Big game for them because they're still amongst it, Liverpool. Title challengers. Jose, do you think they can still win the Premier League?
I don't think they want to win the Premier League. I think.
Honestly, this guy.
No, I'm honest. I really want Liverpool to win the Premier League. Don't get me wrong. I really want, but I think defensively the team is too weak as a team. I'm not saying that just the defense. I think not having a proper number 6 is killing the team. Is killing the team. If we had a Rodri, from Manchester City there, I will say to you, listen, we can't fight for the fucking Premier League this year. But without a proper number 6, I think is really difficult because McAllister is.
Oh, but say you're in touching distance come January the 1st, right? And he goes out and gets a number 6. He signs a Declan Rice or not like someone like that. Then are you telling me they can win the Premier League then?
I think they will
You
have
know, they are as good as Manchester City right now, I think, Liverpool. They are.
I think Manchester City have a lot of big injuries that Liverpool at the moment doesn't have. They have Kevin De Bruyne out. Obviously they let big players out, but I think Kevin De Bruyne now that Rodri's back, but Rodri he missed 2 games, and them 2 games they didn't win. They
Yeah.
couldn't win. So I think when they have Kevin De Bruyne back and everything like that, that's why I say to you the same with Tottenham. The season is very long. I want Liverpool to win the Premier League. Not that I would love them to win the Premier League, but I still believe Manchester City is ahead of everyone. I think the target for Liverpool this season, if they don't strengthen in January, is definitely to try to finish top 2, top 3, something like that. That's the target. But winning the Premier League, I still believe Manchester City is ahead of everyone. It's the truth. It's what I
They
think.
are ahead. They are. They're ahead of everyone. Of course they are. But I think Liverpool ain't far off them, mate. I think they've got a good
No, I
side
don't
now.
think they are. I don't think. I actually believe with a number 6, and probably, obviously, they needed a right back, in my opinion. But let's go more close to what they really, really need. Centre back, my opinion, a young one, top, very talented, because Konate is prone injury, Gomez is prone injury, Matip is prone injury, Van Dijk is actually coming back to his best now, so it's nice to see that. But on the right side with Trent as well, and the number 6, I think the number 6 is key. McAllister is not a number 6. He's a number 8 all the way. And Klopp is just, because obviously he's pay a lot of money for him, he just keep playing him there because he wants to play another number 8. So
Yeah.
if in January they are in a very good position and they sign a proper, like you say, that kind of Declan Rice level as a number 6, I would say to you, well, if they are very close to the first position, why not? Why not?
Right. But they're going to win this game against Nottingham Forest, right? I mean, Nottingham
Yeah.
Forest are all right. They're a good team, but they're not going to go to Anfield to get a result.
I'm gonna go for 3-0, mate, from Liverpool, I think.
Jose, obviously we got the big derby at the weekend, Man United, Man City. Guardiola's reign, he's flying, isn't he, at Manchester City? Sir Alex Ferguson, is there a comparison between the pair? Who's better? What teams are better? Or is it hard to do that?
I think it's very unfair to say who is better here. I think it's very unfair because both managers, as managers, the world class. Ferguson, what he did at Manchester United, I'm not sure if I will be able to see it to anyone else doing it. And Guardiola, for me, is the best manager in the world right now. And for many years. So it's very difficult to compare 2 different times. The way Pep is playing right now, no one else has done it. Apart from him when he was at Barcelona. But it's true that at the same time, Manchester United under Ferguson for a lot of the time, they actually dominated as well. The Premier League and even the Champions League as well. Not as much as the Champions League, but the Premier League definitely. So it's very difficult to compare. Very difficult. I think it's a 50-50 here. And it's better we talk about this maybe when actually Guardiola leave Manchester City. And then we can compare more.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I can't see Man United getting anything. I think Man United fans need to watch this game from behind the couch. I think Man City are going to rock up and destroy them, mate. I'm going to go 4-1 Manchester City.
Just to change 3-1, something like that. I think they're gonna destroy them, Manchester City. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think Man United are miles off it, mate. Miles off it. They're terrible.
Yeah.
Honestly, they got no cohesion, mate. None. It's like it's 11 individuals walking on a football pitch and just having a kick about and getting results sometimes because they've got better players than the other team. But as an actual team, they're not. They are not a team. None of them are playing there's no relationships with each other at all. Rashford just gets the ball. And it's like he's playing on a school playground. He just wants to go around 4 players and shoot. He don't want to play with anyone. Anthony don't know what he's doing. None of them have got any relationships. They're going to get pumped by Man City.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you.
Jose, let's finish off. Go through some fixtures. Win, lose or draw. We'll go Crystal Palace v Tottenham, the first one. We've both got Tottenham win, right?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Chelsea v Brentford. I'm going to go Chelsea win.
I'm going to go Chelsea win as well. Yeah.
Arsenal v Sheffield United. I mean,
Arsenal.
we all know what that is.
Yeah,
move on. Bournemouth v Burnley. God, it's a big game for both teams. I'm going to go draw.
Bournemouth with who?
Burnley.
Wow. Difficult one, that one, eh? I think, like you said, I'm gonna go for a draw as well in this one.
Yeah.
Very difficult game.
Wolves v Newcastle. I'm gonna go for a draw.
I'm gonna go for Newcastle. I think Newcastle they're gonna beat them, and Wolverhampton is playing good now. I like them.
Yeah, they're a good side, good team. West Ham v Everton. I'm gonna go West Ham. Win.
I think it's gonna be a draw here.
Oh, okay, all right. Aston Villa v Luton. I mean, Luton. There's no point in getting off the coach. Yeah. Brighton v Fulham. Oh, big game. I'll go Brighton.
I go Brighton as well. Yeah.
Liverpool, Nottingham Forest is going to be a Liverpool winner.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Manchester derby, Man United v Man City. We're both going for a Man City win.
Yeah, Manchester City win. I agree.
Oh, we've agreed on something today, Jose.
We agree
Finally.
on things. Not in everything, but most of the things today. Yeah. For the first time.
That's it for us. On the counter-attack with me, Jamie O'Hara, and ex-Liverpool fullback, Jose Enrique. We'll be back next week.